What is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer for Life back with another Division 2 build video. Now, you guys know I like the out-of-the-box type of builds, and you'll see a lot of different type of crazy builds on my channel. And this is definitely one you may not see very many people running, but I had a lot of fun with it, and hopefully you'll give it a try too. So I'm not going to beat around the bush. Let's just go ahead and take a look at this thing. So yes, I've created a run and gun Eclipse build. So as you can see, this has a little bit of everything. You got weapon damage cores, armor cores, skill tiers. But the biggest thing about this build is we are putting a lot of status effects on our enemies with perfect trauma, Imperial Dynasty, and of course our Scorpio shotgun. So when you run this build, you'll see in the gameplay, it's just awesome to see all these status effects just being spread to all the enemies. And it's just a different, fun way to play the game. And that's all we're about on this channel, is showing you guys different ways outside of the meta to play this game, to keep the game fresh. So yeah, let's go ahead and go over this build. First, we'll go over the Eclipse pieces. So the gear set bonuses: 2-piece plus 15% status effects, 3-piece plus 15% skill haste, 30% hazard protection, and then the 4-piece indirect transmission. Your status effects now spread on kill to all enemies within 15 meters and refresh 50% of the duration. And we want to have the backpack, and that is because of the talent Symptom Aggravator. Amplifies all damage you deal to status affected targets by 30%. And with our shotgun paired with a perfect trauma and Imperial Dynasty, and of course whatever skill that we're using, we are always going to have status effects on our enemies. So this talent on the backpack is always going to be up, and we'll always have that 30% amplified damage, which is basically perfect glass cannon, except without any of the bad stuff. So a backpack is rolled with max armor, status effects, skill haste, and 11% on the expertise for the armor, and every single piece is 11%, so I don't have to keep going over that. So every piece has 11% expertise armor. Then our mask, rolled with max weapon damage, status effects, skill haste. Gloves, max weapon damage, status effects. And the knee pads, max armor and status effects. Then of course we have our Imperial Dynasty. The talent is Dragon's Glare. While in combat, applies burn to the enemy closest to you within 20 meters. So just a free status effect, you know, just a random enemy, or the enemy closest to you will be caught on fire, and the cooldown is 35 seconds. So every 35 seconds, the enemy closest to you will burst into flames, and they'll be on fire for a little bit because we have status effects on everything. And this one comes with a max status effects and hazard protection with a skill tier core attribute. Then we have perfect trauma. This is the named Habsburg Guard chest piece. Brand set bonus gives us plus 15% headshot damage. This one is rolled max armor, status effects, and would definitely rather have skill haste than crit chance here. And then we have a max skill haste mod, and of course on these other two pieces, max skill haste mods as well. But perfect trauma applies blind to an enemy hit in the head. Cooldown is 20 seconds. Applies bleed to an enemy hit in the chest. Again, cooldown 20 seconds. So the difference between perfect trauma and the regular trauma is the cooldown. Perfect trauma has 10 seconds less on the cooldown, if anyone was wondering what the difference was. So every 20 seconds, we're blinding our enemies and applying bleed on our enemies. Then the skills that we are using, I do have the burn sticky bomb. It's at skill tier 2, plus 20% burn damage, 40% burn duration, and plus 30% skill haste. Expertise is plus 10 burn damage. Mods, plus 7.5 duration and 7.4% damage. So you can see the damage just under 1.3 million. Then of course, for the run and gun build, I have the shield. Now, if you want to be more of a cover shooter, which I wouldn't recommend with this build because we're really wanting to utilize our shotgun that is dealing out a lot of status effects as well. But you know, you could switch to another skill that's going to put more status effects on the enemies. But for me, I wanted to go with a shield, which gives me more survivability when the enemies are shooting at me. Now, obviously, with all the status effects we're going to be putting on them, a lot of times you'll see we're going to have the enemies burning, they're going to be blind. You know, sometimes we're not getting shot at, but still, I just wanted to have the shield for that extra survivability. This one is at tier 5, plus 50% active regen, plus 200% shield health, plus 25% holstered regen. And the mods, 2 4.9% shield health mods, and a 5% holstered regen mod. Then we have the Scorpio, max shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical hit damage. This one has a 16% weapon damage expertise roll. Then the talent Septic Shot, shooting a target applies stacks of venom which lasts for 10 seconds. Increasing stacks adds more severe debuffs to the target. 1. Poison, 3. Disorient, 6. Shock, 7. Target takes additional 20% damage from all sources. Stacks no longer increase. Duration of status effects is based on percentage of pellets hit on applying shot. So I just thought this was a fun run and gun type of setup to use. Probably not a build that you would see very many people run. Let's go ahead and go over to specialization. So we are using Technician. Of course, we have the 1 skill tier, which definitely comes in handy on this build. Plus 12% damage to drones, skill proxies, and robotics. Armor kit also applies to all friendly skill proxies within 10 meters. And you have the hive that comes with the specialization that we're not utilizing. Party members within 5 meters of your deployed and undisrupted skills are immune to shock and disruption. Gain 15% bonus armor while aiming a skill, plus 50% pulse resistance, and of course 10% skill damage. You want to make sure that's on skill damage and not skill healing. Then of course another way we can put status effects on our enemies is with our EMP grenade. Applies disrupt to all electrical abilities within the affected area. So you can throw this on the enemies, disrupt the enemies, and also disrupt whatever robotics they have out, any skills that they have out. So yeah, that is the build. We can look at the stats. If you guys want to look at the stats. So, you know, it's not a crit build, but you know, we got 26% crit chance, 55% crit damage, 80% headshot damage, 12% armor damage, 30% reload speed bonus, which is pretty decent, 1.4 second reload time. It's always a good thing. All weapon damage bonus 56%. So yeah, well, like I said, we're putting a lot of status effects on these enemies, and you know, we're dealing out a lot of damage with our gun. So our true armor is 1,366,000, and of course we have 50% hazard protection on this build as well. So yeah, I hope you guys give this one a try. It's different. If you do give it a try, definitely let us know in the comments how you have set it up. We would love to hear that. So I didn't really go over my secondary weapons because honestly we don't use them. But if you really wanted to see it, there you go. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this build video. Hope you guys are doing good, staying safe out there. And as always, my friends on YouTube, take it easy.
Goal is a collection of transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogations. The information is stored on a military-grade laptop in the main holding area downstairs. The first priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. Security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around. promising. Find it and patch Isaac in. Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
Let's check it out.
The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
Need a breach. Coming with you.
Fuck! He's hit!
Immediate medical assistance needed. Reinforcements en route.
Deploying frag.
Vital signs critical.
Picked up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
Covering fire! Right there! Hey! Trying to break through!
Sweet galloping machine! What the hell is going on here? Put these... Yeah.
Vital signs critical.
I watch. Let's stick, asshole. You just killed the true son.
No more contact. All clear.
You just recovered intel that's gonna be a whole lot of